Today I'm going to be doing a part 2 of the video that I did a couple of weeks ago about things that annoy me. I think that this video is going to be another really ranty video, so I do apologise in advance if I go off on one throughout this video, but I'm just expressing myself, you know? So I'm going to start with certain types of people that annoy me. One of the most annoying things to happen when you're with a group of your friends, and I'm sure this has happened to everyone at some point. So you're all about to go out, you're having a good time, having a few drinks, and say you're in a group of 4 or 5, and 2 of your friends decide to take a selfie. Just of them 2 without anyone else in it. Like, sorry. No, no. As the cast of High School Musical would say, we're all in this together, we're all going out, we all look good, why can't we be in the selfie as well? Like, is that just blatant favouritism, or we're just too good looking to be in your selfie? Another thing that is annoying about your friends is when you do make it out and you're in a club or something and they all just kind of run away. Like, everyone just disperses into nowhere and you are left the whole night thinking, where the fuck has everyone gone? Like, why am I on my own all of a sudden? Just help. And then you spend the rest of the night texting each other like, where are you? I've lost you. And it's like, you ran away. Like, come on, girl. You've got to love your friends, but it can be annoying sometimes. Another thing that annoys me about people is when you're like in a shopping centre or in a restaurant or just in a busy place and they have a child with them and the child is just screaming at the top of their lungs, or they could just be kicking like an inanimate object or like throwing their food everywhere, and that is annoying enough as it is. But the more annoying thing is when their parents just sit there and laugh at them. Like, oh, isn't he so cute? He's screaming the place down, he's so adorable. Like, I want to punch your child in the face more than anything else right now, and that's not healthy. Please shut it up. I'm sure everyone has experienced that. Screaming children are just not cute. End of. Another kind of person that I don't like is someone who sits on busy public transport like a bus or a train, and you're tired, you've had a long day, all you want to do is sit down, mind your own business with your iPod in. So you go and find the nearest available seat, you walk up to it, and the person who's sitting next to that seat has dumped all their bags on there. And you look at them as if to say like, could you move your bag? And they either don't acknowledge you or they refuse to move it. Like, I'm sorry, but I did not realise that your bag here was more important than me, a human. So yeah, I'll just leave you 2 to it. You can carry on and I'll sit on the floor because that's the only other available space. So yeah, cheers. Another annoying public transport situation would be if you are sitting on a train and it's not actually that busy and there's loads of free spare seats everywhere, and then someone gets onto the train and decides to choose the seat next to you. What kind of person wants to sit next to a total stranger when there's so many extra seats available for them to sit in? Like, I've got my music in, I'm eating my sandwich, I clearly don't want to be disturbed, so please just sit somewhere else. Why do you have to sit next to me? This is even more annoying when the person has like an overwhelming scent, which is always the case with those kinds of people. I don't get it. I also get annoyed when people are really, really fussy eaters. And I know a lot of you are going to be like, well, you were really fussy in that American Candy video, you didn't like anything, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I get it. But my point is I don't like fussy eaters who are unwilling or haven't even tried the foods they don't like. I am willing to try anything. If I don't like it, I will happily try it again and again, and sometimes I even end up liking the thing that I never even liked in the first place. But I can't stand it when people are like, oh no, I don't like mushrooms. Oh, have you ever tried one? Oh no, I just know I don't like them. What? Don't knock it until you've tried it. Everybody should try something once before deciding they don't like it. I also get really annoyed with smokers who decide to light up a cigarette when they are in a crowded place or when they're in a public queue. Like, I get it, we're outside, it's technically legal for you to smoke, but come on mate, have some common decency. Most of the people around you probably don't smoke and probably don't really want to inhale your recycled smoke, so do us all a favour and move over there slightly so that we don't have to inhale all your disgusting smoke, which is probably going to give us all cancer. Cheers. Another thing that's becoming increasingly common is men who use feminism as an excuse to be a massive twat. I'll give you a perfect example of this. I was in a nightclub and I was minding my own business. I was just walking down some stairs and a man came up to me from behind and grabbed my bum. So I turned around and was like, what the fuck are you doing? And he goes, ooh, feminist. I was in such a state of shock that I think I just turned around and left. I would have normally either slapped him or said something back in that situation, but I was just so shocked that I was just like, oh god, this person really has no clue. I should probably just leave them to be that person because I don't want to be around that. For me, probably one of the most annoying kinds of people are people who pretend to know things when actually they don't know things. So say you found out a fact that's pretty cool, pretty interesting, and not a lot of people know about, and you say it to a group of people. So for example, you could be like, oh guys, I found out this really cool fact. Did you know that the male seahorse is the one that actually carries the baby? And then there's always one person that pipes up like, yeah, of course I knew that. Like, did you not know that? Really embarrassing. And they blatantly didn't know it, and you know that they didn't know. That's so annoying. Or even people who pretend to know about things that literally only you know about. So for example, you could be like, oh my god, have you spoken to Peter? Like, his dad like fell off a cliff and broke his leg. And they're just like, yeah, I know, he told me like 2 weeks ago. And you know they're lying, and you're like, oh, okay, well, he only told me, so how do you know about that? Oh, well, I was there. Like, I was there. I saw the whole thing. So you kind of just give up, and you're like, okay, that's fine. You believe that. You live in your little weird world. See you later. So that is it for this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. I really want to do a Q&A for my next video, so please leave me any questions you have in the comments, anything at all, and I will pick out a few to answer in my next video. If you would like to and you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to my channel, and I will see you in my next video. Goodbye!